Here we are at the University of Central Missouri. We are at the main entrance to the campus on Highway 13, which is also known as McGuire. There are actually two directions that you can come from, and this is on the corner of South and 13. And if you head down through the campus, you'll find some of the dorms and some of the other education buildings on the left, and most of the main campus is actually towards the right. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour, show you some sights, and give you a better idea of who we are and where we are at. So if you do come down to campus and you turn right onto South Street, coming from Highway 50 or 70 and come down Highway 13, you will come here to the visitor parking lot, which is directly next to the Grinstead building and the administration building, which is pretty much the center of the campus. So from the visitor parking lot, here's the Grinstead building. This is kind of the back entrance, so it's nothing fancy. And then we'll head over to, well, before we go into the Grinstead building, I'm going to take you to show you the administration building and some other parts of the campus. So coming around the side from the visitor parking lot, we are here at the administration building, one of the oldest buildings on the campus. Turn around to the side, that's Dockery, that's also one of the oldest buildings. There's Ward Edwards, that's where the graduate school is housed. There's the flagpole. You can't really see from here, but behind that big clump of trees, behind this next building to the left, back that direction is the student union with the bookstore and a lot of other facilities. If you walk along the center path through the campus, you just came from the administration building, you'll end up passing some sculptures. We've got a chapel on campus. The student union, again, is way back behind these other buildings and trees. This center path, there's actually a path here, and then there's a path alongside the union down the center of the campus, so there's really two main paths through the entire campus. You've got the remodeled student rec center within this gym behind it all. Kind of hard to see from this side how much renovation they've done. If you were to take this path all the way down to the other end, you'll meet the university library. And then the Lovinger Education Building we would be passing on the left in a little bit. Here we are at the Kirkpatrick Library, one of the newer buildings on campus. We actually came all the way down through the center of campus, down that path, to get to this end. Turn down this street, there's actually another visitor's parking lot all the way on this end. Here's a closer shot of the main entrance to the student union. It's actually a fairly big rectangular building. It houses quite a bit, everything from a bowling alley to several places to eat, meeting rooms, conference rooms, bookstore, many other staff offices as well. Here is the Lovinger Education Building, which is right off of Highway 13. You can actually look back, we're on the opposite end of the campus here, where we started from. It's actually a bit of a misnomer because the building houses more than just education, and not all of the education programs like our own are actually housed in here, although it is the single building with the most number of education faculty in it. You can also see over here to the right This is the opposite side of the new Student Rec Center, so you can get a better shot of that newest building on campus. So here we are inside of the Grinstead building. The Department of Career and Technology Education is housed here in Grinstead 120. This is the main department office. We're actually pretty split up within the building. You'll find most of the faculty are upstairs on the second floor. But this is where our office professional is, Cindy Merrifield, myself, a couple other faculty, mailboxes, just your typical department office. You'll find my door. And here is my office. It's usually interesting seeing what types of things people have on their desks, how they're organized, what kinds of equipment. Their latest technological toys. And so forth. So, that was a real quick tour of the campus. Hit some of the highlights. Couldn't cover everything at once, but it gives you an idea of where we are, where we're located, and gives you a little bit of a feel for what the campus, the building, the office, and so forth looks like. Even though we're online, feel free to stop by anytime.